Okay, we're going to be taking a look at some fantasy memes today, like I promised. The four fantasy memes we'll be taking a look at are Seven Deadly Sins, Konosuba, Fairy Tale, and Reincarnated as a Slime. Okay, let's go ahead, get started with Seven Deadly Sins. Okay, this one's kind of tame. It's got Meliodas. When you calculated your score before handing in your exam and projected your actual score. Full counter! Not bad, not bad. 2 out of 10. Okay, next one. Your Queen Elizabeth, the actual Queen Elizabeth. My Queen Elizabeth. Elizabeth from Seven Deadly Sins. Your crush, I think that's Ryan Gosling. Hang on, let me take my glasses off. They always reflect. I always forget to do that. And then, of course, my crush, Meliodas. He's not my crush. He's not. This is just the meme. Your world, Earth, and my world is Seven Deadly Sins. There is something about sort of a teenage boy fantasy of wanting to go to a fantasy world and kill monsters and be adored by the princess. You know, something like that. Okay, let's see. Scrolling through, trying to find the next one. Here we go. Which shows you how big it is. I don't know how big Gopher is. I don't want to even think about that. Okay, that's number 3. Let's go with number 4. Oh, this one's a classic. Corporate needs you to find the difference between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. I guess because I think if I remember seeing the Seven Deadly Sins movie, it showed Meliodas as I think god / part of the goddess race. And yeah, they're just saying he's so awesome that it's one and the same. All right, last one for Seven Deadly Sins. That's my silly kitty. Yeah, wherever she is, she keeps moving along the windowsill. Anyways, next meme. When shit's going down, but you have priorities. Yeah, Meliodas certainly has some priorities, and flipping up Elizabeth. You have to think about this. He has seen this woman throughout probably 10 different lifetimes, and he still looks like looking under her skirt. That's true love right there. Okay, next one, Konosuba. And Konosuba is a lot of people's favorites, so let's start. Useless goddess of the pool, what is your wisdom? Useless. Sorry, Aqua, you're kind of useless. Okay, let's go to the next one. I can't believe I'm drawing a blank on the hero's name in Konosuba. My mom, my dad, me explaining why anime is good. Unfortunately, yeah, I tried to. That was me as a kid, and that was their expressions. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Did you know that Konosuba's appeal animators are divided between the two factions? The large but firm opie side and the natural, non-supported saggy side. I mean, that is a point. Whether you want to go for a realistic beauty, in which case breasts actually do sag a little bit, especially if they're without a bra. Whereas if you want to go with pure aesthetic quality and they're just perfectly round. Anyways, let's go ahead and get to the next one. Manga, anime, and then Netflix adaptation is a fucking drunk cosplayer. Speaking of which, I need to finish my wine. Okay. Next one. This is a 2-for-1. It shows Aqua at 360p. and then 180p, and then 4K it's a watering can that goes into itself, which belies how useless she is. Okay, hey, can I copy your homework? Sure, just make it look different so it doesn't look like you just copied. Sure thing. I don't know, can someone tell me what the image is on the right? Because it does look like Megaman, but just older. Anyways, okay, next one, I think that's actually it for Konosuba. Okay, let's get started with, Fairy Tail. Alright. Protagonists and the antagonists. Are you confused yet? Yeah, that's the thing. If I knew nothing about Fairy Tail, and I just had to look at that, I'd be like, wait, these are the good guys? Why are these the good guys? Anyways, okay, next Fairy Tail one. When you fell on the floor, a good friend is like, are you okay? And the best friend is like, ah, dumbass. Yeah, that's the best friend for you. When they know they're your best friend and there's nothing they can do about it. And nothing that either of you can do about it. Anyways, when somebody mentions cake. Yeah. Except coconut or carrot cake. Those are the cakes that you leave the room for, and you say, all yours. Shovel it into your cake hole as much as you want. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is another 2-in-1. From this to this, gotta love puberty. Yeah. That's anime puberty for you. Anyway, how we see it, how Natsu and Gray see it. Yeah, that does make sense. It's like the Ringu girl. Okay, I think that's it for Fairy Tail. Last but not least, reincarnated as a slime. Hang on, I gotta zoom in on this, because I cannot fucking see it. Hang on a minute. Hang on. So how about the mix, huh? Anyway, what was that? That was dirty. Use any dirty trick necessary to win. That's just what grown-ups do. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know if it's maturity or just a lack of innocence that make you realize cheating is sometimes okay. Okay. Next one on reincarnated as a slime. Why can't I find a guy like this? Hey. No. I'm literally the slime in the pic. That's funny. That's also kind of a classic meme format that's getting up there. Alright, next one. That mask tells us everything we need to know. Huh? Fucking Majora's Mask. I love Majora's Mask. That is a classic Zelda game. I'm trying to get my gaming channel back up and going again. I might do Majora's Mask. I have a Nintendo Switch now, and I may stream to Twitch and then upload the Twitch stream to YouTube. Because that seems to be, might be the easier option. Okay, next one for reincarnated as a slime. Manga, anime, and then Netflix adaptation is fucking Peter Griffin in his King of the blank format. These ones are good ones. I like these fantasy ones. I have a few. Before I continue with the last one, there are a few more meme reviews I have planned. I might circle back to some older ones, but I don't want to do that for a while. I might do superhero memes because I do love superhero stuff. But I kind of will take suggestions. I'll take a topic. Anyways, next one. This one's, the font is small again. I have to take a look. Okay. Anime producers, the anime itself, and shoving it into the Weeblet's face, and they're like, "Oh my god, I've never had anything that delicious." Yeah, those were pretty good. Like I said, I'll take suggestions, but I hope you guys enjoyed this meme review. Once again, if you like this, go ahead, click that like button, click the subscribe button. If you have any extra dollars lying around at all, go to our Patreon, donate to us on Patreon. I'm working from home again, but it's for a limited time. I don't know if working from home will ever be permanent. I have no idea. So if you donate on Patreon, when I do have to actually return to the office, then there is a chance I can go part-time if we get enough people donating. And if either Twitch, once I get off my ass and get it started, as well as my gaming channel starts making some money, that could all be a possibility. It's just a matter of when it happens, but I need your guys' help. Once again, share this video if you thought it was funny, all that stuff. Thanks so much, guys. We'll see you later.